in the 6th and 7th day hours of the 16th of the 8th month of 1443 are 12:41 to 2:30 p.m. of Saturday, March 19th, 2022. I had this prehnite stone and this greenish stone in approximately this positioned about a hand width lower than my collarbone in the center of my left breast and my right breast. And I said the call of the 30 Aethyrs with the 16th Aethyr. And since then, it's like I had hours of sleep, more than I did between the previous night, which I went to sleep about 3 hours later than I expected, or hoped for, more like it. And, don't even feel like I experienced that loss. And so before and after each scene, I throbbed pleasurably, was heavy with power, and saw a scene bathed in sky blue light that went through the ram plants and feathers of predators and prey. It wasn't all the same of either. And upon the prehnite on the left breast was the ogum in the light yellow-brown of dry plants, and the green stone on the right intoned, it was producing sound like it was a speaker or something, the 26 sounds of the letters. The space had a metallic scratch sound. I've heard it as part of Gnostic masses at OTO lodges, so that sort of sound. Now, some I wasn't present for, some it was recordings, but I don't know, they scratch across the symbol or something like this with the wood. Is that how they make the sound? But the feathers of the prey had a lowering of vibrations sound, and the feathers of the predators had a raising pitch. And in the first break, there appeared a lion that a bear came out and ate among strange shapes. In the second scene, dark-skinned people in leopard and other skins and barks or some other plant clothes, I guess, were left to themselves and made thank offerings because it was only them there. And in the third scene, a dark being that reminded me of an eagle had a nest like a mountain. The dark being a jinn. Which it moved away to uncover a fire being blue and light being blue bodysuit. It's like a merge between the materials of their sort of creation. Book and tools of those realms to accompany my orange alien of a soul body. And so, there's 20 regular runes, and there's more interpretation besides the more popular meaning of each of those. And there's the 5 more common extra ones, they call them, and then the other, the P, I guess. And, then you have the irregular ones, the space, and the when it starts and when it ends. But to show you the details of the stone here, before we attempt to recreate the experience more thoroughly. Yawn, 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 yawn is of abundance. And with all heavens which dwell in the 16th Aethyr, the first author of the higher self, the first wills again, are the restorer, the happy, who forgives the past, authoritative in the parts of the earth, and carry out the judgment of the highest. To you it is said, behold the face of your deity, the source of comfort, whose eyes are like the brilliance of the heavens, which provided you for the government of the earth, and her ineffable variety, furnishing you with a powerful understanding to dispose all things according to divine intervention of him that rules the holy throne, and rose in the beginning, saying, the earth, let her be governed by its parts, and let there be division in her. Let it be displeased with itself. The course of her, let it run with the heavens, and like a handmaid, let her serve them. One season let it confuse one another, and let there be no creatures on or in her the same. All her parts, let them differ in their qualities, and let there be no creature equal to another. The reasoning of mankind, let them drive and weed out one another, and their dwelling places, forget their names. The work of man and his showiness, deface buildings of him, let them become caves for the beasts of the field. confuse the understanding of her with darkness. Why, it turns from me. I made mankind. One occasion let her be known, and another time with the stranger, because she's a slut's bed, and the resident of him that is fallen. Heavens, lift up the lower heavens underneath you, and let them serve you. Govern the governors, cast down such as fall, bring forth those that increase, destroy the rotten, no place let it remain in one number, add and subtract until the stars be numbered. Move and appear before the covenant of his mouth, which he has avowed to us. In his justice, open the mysteries of creation, and make us partakers of undefiled wisdom. Mother Yax dus prav Lea Kieskvnerput Lava Cone Sokyal Miekal Yer Kaus God Fifius Baus Yezras Yeda Non ka gofo yemyek mado yan man yaun bo yorm saba uauna kies levkefiet yas pierepsol desabrasa non kafnita in kausgeo tielabahat numbros to what non gafkamakaus or maloras tofko marbiar yedogo toros of lapiep yaudeth gofo kauska tabard san yer O curious Dios, Europoil Tiobel Bofstia Tielam Noan Pedor O Dorum Nesliena, Eosap Tiela Pange, Puripsax, O Tak Bolas Puapius La Niebam of Hosimp, or curious Dios, Agtorton Miecatiobolio Ton Paum Bendios Moaspian or curious Dios, Aglatorton Paracasimp. Cordias dobala vivals semnada vargatam samoas conius bra. Urava vox ton bung orska tum nomas metangis livieth mong. Vankelp, tielabor spagli moa cordzis, la capiamau ixamaxipor cacocasum losa baglin, tia tianta babalono de farget tilok vovium, maderiax, tors of Oadriax, Oroka, Aboarpe Tabore, Perias Artabas Adrapan, Corstad Objects, Yolcam Periazar Coazur, O Vasapking, Repier Pax, Tsagakor, Malab Perdzar Kakrag, I Conpat. Torzem Zakarozem and Espiet Sipsi Putmonatus Vasastia Baltan Oro Kikleka Oro Zazma Plaple Yadnaman. Do you experience change in the relationship you have with or your experience of the items that you are ritually using? Those things of which you are touching? Have they disappeared from your awareness? What's going on around them? What is your interpretation of what I have experienced? What is your experience with this key and my sharing of the experience thereof? Certainly, the mystical role of the alphabet empowers the mystical, cosmological, pedagogical, sociological functions of it all.